Remember the MP412C? Composed and surprisingly easy to drive fast, McLaren's first modern car was perhaps a little bit cold and a little bit digital. And no matter how impressive, a lack of connection between driver and supercar is the kiss of death. Just 5 years later, McLaren's on a huge roll. The big reason is the 570S here. That's because it doesn't take hours behind the wheel to figure out that in their ability to successfully convey feeling and emotion, the 570S and the 12C, well, they're as different as Alec and Stephen Baldwin. This car is plainly better at forging a bond with drivers. I know you want me to get to the numbers, so let's dispense with those right now. 562 horsepower, 443 foot-pounds of torque. Those are not monumental figures among today's modern supercars. But given this car is only 3,200 pounds thanks to its carbon tub construction and lightweight aluminum body panels, 0 to 60 falls in 3-ish seconds, and top speed is a blistering 204. I just can't resist. What those metrics fail to capture is how alive the 570S feels. You just knew McLaren was going to put together an amazing rear-wheel drive road car with cat-like reflexes. But motorsports, it's about time. It's not about feel. It's about the quickest way around a racetrack. That's what makes this car so impressive. So for me, it's the feeling that's incredible in this car. The steering, the chassis, the way the vibrations come up through the seat and into your back pockets. This car, it bristles with feedback, and you don't have to be going 100 miles an hour to feel it. As part of its new sports series, this is McLaren's entry level, if you can believe that. And along with its GT sibling, it's also the most street-minded. It's actually a smidge bigger than the much costlier 650S in order to make it more usable. The sills are lower to ease getting in and out, plus it's got a glove box, cup holders, USB connections, and a pretty good-sized frunk. There's even a must-get nose lift function for driveway aprons. If I'm being honest, I kind of hope that the Apple buying McLaren rumors turn out to be true, because the infotainment screen and the gauge cluster controls, they're not great. Once you master the menus though, this is a car you can happily drive every day. While it doesn't have the SuperTrick hydraulic anti-roll system of its more expensive siblings, the 570 suspension is still adjustable and it rides beautifully, even here in Michigan, where some of the roads are just potholes holding hands. And when you want to firm things up for winding roads or track days, you can do that and dial up the drivetrain responsiveness independently. No matter what you do, everything just feels fluid. The 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox is really well-mannered around town, but get out on the open road, grab the paddles for yourself, and it's a real screamer. That's something I tend to do a lot of in cars like this. Shift, bang, shift, bang. Look at how quick that is. You can feel the back end wanting to come around a little bit, but it's so controllable and there's so much grip, Jesus. And the minute you run this twin-turbo V8 up to its 8,200 RPM redline, stomp on the standard carbon ceramics, or spear hard into a corner while the P0 Corsas, almost cheater tires, are doing their thing, you'll forget all about those fiddly secondary controls and just focus on driving one of the best handling cars on the planet. The 570S starts at around 185K, and this one is 210. I know, that's a ton of money, but this isn't just a car, it's a LeBron James supersuit that anyone can slip on. And in its sphere, up against cars like the Audi R8 V10 Plus, Porsche 911 Turbo, and Acura NSX, the 570S, it's a solid value. These days, the car industry is all about autonomy. V to V this, V to X that. Well, screw it. This is the kind of connected car experience I love, and it's available right now.